It's raining, and the sky is gray. A man named Paul walks to the market. He stops to look at the umbrellas. One stands out, a bright red umbrella. It looks sharp and costs $10. But Paul is a student, and he doesn't have much money. "I'll give you $7 for it," Paul says. The shopkeeper grins. "All right, young man, today's your lucky day. Give me 7 and it's yours." Paul smiles. "Feels like a lucky day," he says, holding the red umbrella above his head as the rain falls around him. He heads to a nearby cake shop. He wants to buy something sweet for his little sister. She loves cakes. Inside, he leaves his red umbrella by the door and picks out 3 small cakes. While he's talking to the shop assistant, a customer, a young woman with a cake box, quietly leaves. When Paul finishes and walks toward the door, something's wrong. His umbrella is gone. There's only an old black umbrella with yellow ducks on it. It's not stylish. It's definitely not his. He sighs and picks it up. So much for my lucky day. He walks across the town square. Suddenly, a young woman approaches and says hello, smiling warmly. But Paul doesn't recognize her, so he walks away. She follows him through the crowd, her eyes on the black and yellow umbrella. "Wait! Hey!" she calls out. Paul turns around, a little confused. The woman looks annoyed. "Leave me alone," she says. Paul blinks. "Marisa, I'm sorry. I'm late." "I'm not Marisa," she snaps. "You're not?" Paul asks, puzzled. He points to the umbrella. "But that's her umbrella?" "Oh," she says. "Who's Marisa?" "I was supposed to meet her," he explains. "My cousin set us up. Marisa works with him. We were going to have coffee." "I'm not her," the woman says again. "My cousin showed me her photo. She's tall. You're tall. She has short dark hair, just like you. And in the photo, she was holding a black umbrella with yellow ducks. And now, you've got it." She looks up at the umbrella. So Marisa took my red umbrella, she thinks, suddenly annoyed. Unbelievable. "Don't be upset," Paul says. "It's already 3 o'clock. She starts work at 2:30. I guess I missed her." He glances at his watch and then at the woman. "Since we're both here, how about we get a coffee?" She pauses, then nods. "All right. My aunt owns a cafe nearby." Paul smiles. "Sounds good. I'm Paul, by the way. I'm studying law, 3rd year." "I'm Carla," she replies. "I study science." They sit in the cafe, sipping coffee, chatting, and laughing. After a while, Carla suddenly stands up. "Oh no, it's late. I have to go study. I've got an exam tomorrow." "Good luck," Paul says. "Think we could meet again?" "Yes," Carla replies. "That'd be great," Paul says with a grin. As the sun sets and the town grows quiet, Paul sees a tall woman with short, dark hair. She's carrying a red umbrella. His red umbrella. It's Marisa. She notices the old black umbrella with yellow ducks and looks embarrassed. Her face turns red. Carla sees her too and says calmly, "Don't worry. Keep the red one. I like this one now. It's a lucky umbrella." Paul watches her smile as the rain falls again. Then she turns and runs home. The next morning, Paul wakes up early. The sky is clear now, and the streets are still wet from last night's rain. He can't stop thinking about Carla, her smile, the way she laughed, and how they ended up talking because of a lost umbrella. He checks his phone. No message. He didn't ask for her number. "I hope I see her again," he says to himself. Later that afternoon, Paul walks into his university library. He needs to study, but his mind is somewhere else. As he turns into the science section, he spots a familiar face. It's Carla sitting at a table, reading. He hesitates, then walks over. "Hey," he says. She looks up and smiles. "Paul, what are you doing here?" This is my lucky library, he says, half joking. Carla laughs. Looks like your umbrella really was lucky. They study together for an hour. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they just read in silence. Paul feels comfortable around her. When they take a break, Carla pulls out a small paper bag. Here, she says. I bought a cake for my brother yesterday, but I saved one. Paul takes the cake and smiles. So now it's my lucky day again. As they leave the library, the sky begins to darken. A few drops of rain fall. Looks like we need umbrellas again, Carla says. Paul opens the black umbrella with yellow ducks. I still have this one, Carla laughs. It suits you. They walk side by side through the rain. People hurry past them, but they don't rush. Want to grab another coffee? Paul asks. Sure, Carla replies. Let's go to a different cafe today. I'll show you one I like. They walk on, the umbrella a little too small for two, but they don't mind. A week passes. Paul and Carla meet almost every day, at the library, at a cafe, or just for a walk. It's easy between them, natural. They don't talk about the red umbrella anymore, but Paul still carries the old black one with yellow ducks, like a quiet joke between them. One Saturday morning, they meet at the park. The sky is blue, no rain today. Carla is waiting on a bench reading. Paul walks up, holding 2 cups of coffee. I brought backup, he says, handing her one. You're starting to know me too well. She smiles. They sit quietly for a moment, watching the ducks swim across the pond. Suddenly, a voice behind them says, Carla? Carla turns. A young woman is standing there. She has short dark hair and a red umbrella. The red umbrella. It's Marisa. Oh, Carla says, standing up. Paul recognizes her from the photo his cousin showed him. He also notices how nervous she looks. Marisa speaks first. I think I took your umbrella by accident, that day at the cake shop. You think? Carla says, raising an eyebrow. Marisa sighs. Number, I know I did. I was in a hurry. I didn't realize it until later. I wanted to bring it back, but I didn't know how to find you. Paul steps forward, calm, but firm. You had my umbrella. That red one was mine. Marisa looks embarrassed. I'm sorry. I was supposed to meet you, but I panicked. I was late. And I left. Carla looks at her for a moment, then at Paul. What do you want to do? Paul thinks. Then he shakes his head slightly. I don't need the red umbrella anymore. Carla smiles. Me neither. Marisa hesitates. Well, here it is, in case you change your mind. She places the umbrella on the bench and walks away. Paul picks it up, looks at it for a second, and laughs. You know what? It's still nice, but it's not mine anymore. He hands it to Carla. You keep it. Carla looks surprised. You sure? Paul nods. We met because of that umbrella, but we stayed because of this. He gestures between them. I don't need luck anymore. Carla smiles, then reaches into her bag and pulls out the old black umbrella. Good, she says, because I was about to give this one back to you. They laugh. As they walk through the park, the sky begins to change. A few drops of rain fall, soft and quiet. Paul opens the black umbrella with yellow ducks. Carla holds the red one. They walk side by side under the soft rain, not as strangers, not as lost people, but as something new, something better.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Before we go, let me leave you with this. Learning English isn't just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It's about connecting with people, just like Sarah did on her trip. So keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.